Hello, it's been a while that I didn't make any videos for this blog, and I don't really know why. I didn't have any. It will be a lie if I say that I didn't have any time, but maybe it was not the feeling that to share and to make videos and to tell stories. But today it's getting cold. It's my first time that I wear the hat this year, and or this autumn. It's better to say, because this year started in January. And today I want to show you what we have been doing this half of the year that you didn't see us. And the biggest thing and the biggest news is that we were not building, but we have the old house that we bought. It is very close to our house, and we were making the renovation in it to welcome guests, to make them feel comfortable, to relax. And it is meant to be a retreat center for people who need some rest, some space for deep thinking, to be more careful and more focused on their silent inner processes and so on. And we had the choice to make it cheap and made fast, but it wasn't the feeling that I have had about this house, and it became a very slow and I would say thoughtful work, how to make it really comfortable for the human body, and for maybe eye, for touch, for sensations, for smell. And today I want to show you the house. It is not ready yet, it is not finished. The outside it looks not super fancy, so to say, and we have still to make the renovations for the windows, and we have to make the porch. And but inside, more or less, it is already good for people. And the biggest news is that yesterday I posted this property on booking.com, and I hope that people from all over the world will come and have this Ukrainian village experience. And there is not a big team that working to serve this house. It's only our family. And every time when the guests come, my kids they ask me if they could help me with washing the floor. And now when I come there, I have this good feeling that our family put some energy and I don't know, maybe love for the place. And we do it every time when we are waiting for the guests. You see? And say hello to my cat. She came with us to the village 5 years ago. We took her on the street in Kiev when she was a small kitten, and now she is a very grown-up cat. She's 7 years old, and she was really wild in Kiev. She never wanted somebody to touch her. She didn't like any tenderness or cuddling. But now, I'm just talking to you now, and she came to get some love and some cuddling, and I'm happy about that. It means that local healing place really works. Alright, let's go. I will show you the rest of the family, and we'll start with the animals, because people are not here yet. My husband is in the store and library where he works, and today is the day of the bread when all of the people from the village come to buy bread, because it's 2 times a week that the car brings fresh bread to the village, and everybody comes to have it super fresh. And it's a meeting day, meeting point, and my husband is there. My kids, they went to with the geese to the pond, because we still have this warm, more or less warm days, and there is no ice on the pond, so they can enjoy this last weeks, maybe, I don't know, of swimming, free swimming. And now I'm going to show you my goats. Let's go. Say hello to our goats. We have 2 milking goats. One is here, the other one is here. She is, her name is Kvitka, this one is Snishka. We have also Sonka. We hope that this year she will get pregnant and will bring kids and some milk for us, because she is already 2 years old and never had kids. And these are 3 young goats. One is male, and we hope he will be the father of the next year generation. And these 2 young goats, they're female, and they are super nice and super healthy in psychological sense. They are super friendly from the very beginning, and it feels very good. You see, we have only 4 chickens and 2 roosters. So we don't have too much home-made eggs, but we have them. For some reason we didn't get any more chickens this year, but it's still alright. So here is the house that is on booking.com, and it needs a porch. You see the place on this part will be covered with the roof, and there will be a table outside to enjoy the fresh air. We have to change windows and to paint them around, to change the glass. But we'll go inside and see how it is in there. All this space this year was cleaned from the weeds, and I hope next year it will be super nice green grass here. Here you see this old wooden door, and it was painted hundreds of times, and we cleaned it from the old paint, made it a bit better, because it had some bad holes and didn't look nice. And we are gonna paint it again to make it look like the other houses in this village style. So now we're entering the house. This is the floor. This is the entrance. This is also the old door that was cleaned from paint and covered with some substance that will protect it and make it look beautiful. Here is the kind of working process, and it will be the kitchen, and this it will be the wooden surface to cut the vegetables and things, and here will be the place to wash the dishes, and it is almost ready to be installed. It will be on the wall, you see, and I like the shape of this thing, and I asked one man that comes from this village to make it for me. He says it's not good, but I love it a lot, and I hope the people that will come here will also love it. Here you can see the fully renovated fireplace in old Ukrainian style, but we didn't paint it in the old style, but want to make it a bit our taste, okay? And I also hope that some people find it interesting the way we made it. I can show that we will put up. This is the lid, and this is the place where we make the fire. When the fire burns, then it's only heat. You put something inside, some dish or some bread, close it and wait a bit to make it to be cooked, and then enjoy this super nice smell of healthy and special food made on fire. Now we are ready to enter the toilet. Here we had the hot water, the shower, that it's nice, and I like this thing that I found that it says home is where your heart is, and I hope people will come with the open hearts here and will feel like it's really their home and a nice place to stay. Here everything works more or less all right, and we just need another mirror here with the lamp, and we need to renovate the window, but I find it very nice. Good. You see, Anne is back from the geese, and he gave me the chewing gum from the store. Very special old style local carpet. We got it as a present from one of the old women from the village, and I guess her mother made it. And local people don't find them special or valuable, but for me it looks like the good thing with soul and history, and I think things like this are important for the good places. Now we are entering the place for 2 people. Nice, cozy, small bedroom. It will be the warmest place in winter in the house, because this is the wall that is with fireplace, and this wall will be hot and nice when this warm natural heat. And this is the super new bed with a good mattress, very comfortable and nice. And this is the shelf with the mirror that was made by Ukrainian artist, that works with wood. And this is the second room. It is meant to be 2 bunk beds here for 4 people. One bed will be here and one bed will be there. But here now it is only 1 bed that we had, because we don't have for now enough money to buy the new bed. But we equipped this room for now with this things like football and the place for exercises that are healthy for the back. You can also see the shelf by the same author, the same artist. This room is super nice because it has 3 windows and it is full of light. It even had 4 windows, but we found it not too wise to save this window, because it will be too cold if it's too many windows. So now it's a place for the books. The books are only in Ukrainian, but we will also add the books in English. Most of these books are very nice literature about healing, about psychotherapy, about motivation, and just a good literature to read, relax, and think about things, how they work. This jar is from the village my mother was born. It's from the other region of Ukraine, but they found the place here, because this place is not only about this village, but it's also about my family history and about my family and my inner world that I would love to share with people, and to share my kind of important things and inspiration. So they are here. Now they are empty, but I am going to fill them with walnuts, because this village is full of walnut trees. It's one of the local businesses to sell walnuts. And this is all this field is the field of this property, and even the first trees are also owned by us. And we used the grass for the winter for the goats, and now it's just a nice clean field. And if you want to go to the woods with the goats, we take them from here and go with them there to the woods. And when you go there, it's a big hill, downhill to the river, and it's a nice, super nice walk. And I already shown you in my blog these ravines that we have in the woods and how goats enjoy them. This is the fireplace that is responsible for heating in winter, and it will make this world behind it super warm, and it will heat this room and this room and this room where we stand. So it will be nice, and we will have to make additional heating in the toilet. I guess it will be just the thing that you plug to the electricity and it heats the space. Now we have this nice super new jars for the guests, and a teapot, and a new one to boil water. Here are the tea jars with the local kinds of smelly grasses that can also heal people and give this nice feeling of real home. And here is the local honey presented to us by our neighbor that has bees. And I wanted to say that Anna is responsible for the floor in this room. He usually cleans it, and you see that it looks super nice thanks to him. And this is the new wooden floor. It's just parts of wood put together and covered, and it feels so good to be on this floor. This floor in this room, we didn't renovate it yet. It is more or less all right. It's not damaged. That's why we don't want to change it for the new one, just to change it and to make it new. And we think we will just clean it from the old paint and repaint it and make it beautiful. This is the clock that shows time, and this is the sign that there is an internet in the room. So we have free Wi-Fi at the place. These walls, they are super natural, that they are made of local clay and covered with local clay and with the horse poop, and painted with a paint. It's not, this part is not painted, it's how it looked before painting, and here it is painted. But these walls, they breathe, and I hope they will help you breathe normally also. So that's it for now.
Mama.